The AVP Pro Beach Volleyball Tour returns to Austin this weekend for the first time in 2 years. 16 teams will hit the courts behind me as part of a double elimination tournament that runs through Sunday. Coming into the 2022 season, the Stars needed to rebuild their culture. They called on two members of the 2014 championship team, Travis Morin and Max Fortunas.
Not only is the Moody Center aesthetically pleasing, but it's convenient. It's now located on campus, right next to DKR, making it easier for students to come to games.
Austin is part of 12 stops on the tour. The winning team will earn a grand prize of $125,000. From Krieg Field, Clark Dalton, KXAN News.
It's a challenging time, but it's a time for us to get better as players.
As Texas grinds away during the second week of training camp, junior defensive lineman Moro Ojimo is seeking to shine.
It's been cool, to be able to be as young as I am and compete on the level that I'm competing at.
Ojimo started every game in 2020, making his mark as not only one of the most skilled players on defense, but one of the top competitors on the Longhorns. Although competing is Ojimo's strong suit, he's even better at adapting, as he will play for the third defensive coordinator of his career this season.
I've developed a lot. I've got to play basically 3 different positions while I've been here: nose, tackle, and end. And that's helped me in everything that I've done.
Ojimo is no stranger to adjustment. It's something that he's done all of his life. He moved to California from Nigeria at the age of 7. Then he moved to Texas when he was in the 7th grade. That's when he fell in love with football.
I kind of just clicked in football. That was where I fit in. But I was always 2 years ahead of my grade because of the education system there. But then when I moved to Texas a little bit, it was a little bit hard because now I was playing guys with 2 years ahead of me, right? So I didn't really start maybe separating myself from the crowd until my junior year in high school, right? And it's helped me. It's been cool, to be able to be as young as I am and compete on the level that I'm competing at.
The field is not the only place where Ojimo performs at a high level. Last year, he was named to the academic All-Big 12 first team, and he has big plans for the future.
One day I would love to get maybe like a JD MBA, which is a 4-year program, God willing.
One thing is for certain, no matter what is in front of him, Moro Ojimo will find a way to prosper. Clark Dalton, KXAN News.
Brought to you by Thomas J. Henry.
Even though there will be plenty of new faces come summer and plenty of position battles to be settled in the fall, the annual spring game still gives fans a football appetizer, if you will. And this offseason is especially critical for Texas, considering the fact that they finished with a losing record in 2021. Of course, all eyes are on the quarterbacks this offseason. Hudson Card and Quinn Ewers, a 5-star prospect, perfect rating, you know all about him. Hudson Card looking pretty good early, though, as he finds the Wyoming transfer, Isaiah Nayor, who's going to rumble for the first down. And Roschon Johnson was rumbling as well later on, as you're going to see in a couple seconds, and he got a touchdown. Ewers rolling out, unleashes a 62-yard bomb to Isaiah Nayor, who would score a touchdown. Number 18, super excited there. He was only a 2-star recruit out of high school. He looks like a 5-star as the 5-star connects with him. Defense is stepping up to Ovia Gofu with the big sack on Hudson Card. He's giving a little dance because he's excited about that. Ewers to Roschon Johnson. Johnson blasts through the line of scrimmage, and he is in the open field, and even though he's RB2, he's looking like one of the best running backs in the country with the 55-yard touchdown, and he's giving some dabs to the Spurs right there. Ewers dropping back, rare mistake here, throws an interception to Anthony Cook across the middle. It was intended for Casey Kane. He was pretty good all day, though. Later on, Hudson Card zips it to Jatavion Sanders, who's going to try to get in the end zone, but Jaron Thompson rips it away. The play was ruled dead. Great play by Sanders and good effort by Thompson at the end of the play. They take a break for a bit. Now to the red zone competition. Ewers right to the man himself, Xavier Worthy. RPO touchdown. Texas fans love to see it. Final play of the scrimmage, Hudson Card to Kelvonte Dixon, and he's going to be wrapped up quickly. And that is it for the spring game. All in all, some good and some bad from the quarterbacks. Here's Sarkisian's take after things wrapped up. Texas is treating this Baylor series as a bounce back due to their recent struggles. They went for 20 runs last night in the opener, which was the most they've scored in a game in 12 years. They brought the big bats out once again today. They also honored the 2002 national title team. For the first pitch, All-American Justin Simmons threw it early on. Baylor up 2-1 in the top of the third. Jared McKenzie sends it deep into left field for a home run, putting the Bears up 3-1. That wouldn't last long though. Bottom of the fourth, Baylor up 3-2. Douglas Hodo singles to left field, sending in Mitchell Daly to tie it at 3. Next up, Austin Todd with the bunt. A bad throw allows Trey Faltini to score. Texas is up 4-3. And you can see Trey's excited jogging in. Ivan Melendez at the plate now. A 2-run home run, his 19th of the season, putting the Longhorns up 6-3. And Douglas Hodo giving him a big hug. A bit of a scare here. Trey Faltini, a ball flies right off his bat at head coach David Pierce. Thankfully he ducks and he's okay. He was happy though because Faltini delivered with a 2-run home run, putting Texas up 8-3. The Longhorns rolled again, clinching the series with a 13-4 win today. Game 3 of the series is another 1 p.m. start. Mavs facing the Utah Jazz for Game 4 of their first-round series. It's the return of Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic with the move and layup inside for his first basket of the playoffs. Fourth quarter, Mavs up 1. Donovan Mitchell with the layup inside to give the Jazz the lead. Doncic with the step back, hitting that 3 to give the Mavericks a 4-point lead. The bench is excited, but Utah comes back. They're only down 1. Then on the pick and roll, Donovan Mitchell finds Rudy Gobert for the alley-oop dunk, putting the Jazz up 1. One last chance for Luka and the Mavs. Doncic is double teamed. He finds Spencer Dinwiddie, who misses the 3, and that does it. Utah wins 100-99. Series tied at 2 now. Doncic's 30 points were just not enough to stop the Jazz. That's it for sports. I'm Clark Dalton. Have a great night.